Alright guys, we should be live. Hang on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna hit the lights real quick, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So, who's ready to play some Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed? Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, I am still going to do Sonic Riders, don't worry. Hopefully I can get my Xbox 360 set up tomorrow to be able to play like OG Xbox games. Um, but until then, more than likely I'll play Riders after I play either this game or Team Sonic Racing. So I might do all the Sonic Racing games and then I'll do Sonic Riders. But we'll see. I'll let you guys vote on whether we do TSR or Riders next. So let me open up the stream here. And yeah, let's get started. So, um, yeah, we're finally moving on to Transformed. I feel like I've been streaming Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing for a long time, man. But just putting it out there, we're probably going to be on Transformed for a while. This game is kind of long, so uh, I don't know how long it's going to take to... also, just let me know if the game is pretty loud compared to me, because if it is, I can go into my settings and turn it down. But yeah, welcome to everybody that's coming in. Hope you guys are having a good, nice night, and hopefully I can make your night a little better with this gameplay. So yeah, chat, of course you know the deal by now. Audio check while this intro is going. By the way, this intro was awesome. I don't like this intro as much as the one from the first game, but it's still awesome. And honestly, that's how I describe this entire game. I don't like it as much as the first one, but damn, this game is still awesome. Like, don't worry guys, it's not another Sonic Drift 2 situation. I actually like this game. Just because I don't like it as much as the first game doesn't mean that I don't like this game at all. In fact, quite the contrary, I really love this game. I used to not like this game when I first played it, but that's when I was a kid playing it with touch controls, so, you know. It kind of wasn't the best experience playing this game on mobile, but now playing this game, I can appreciate what it did. Also, I'm gonna check the audio real quick, just making sure. That's actually perfect. Hang on. That's actually, like, perfect. Okay. I don't really think I have to change anything with the audio. So you guys voted that we start with the Grand Prix mode. Damn it, I should have done another poll for the, excuse me, the difficulty. Ooh. I'm really debating whether I play this on A class or S class. I'm really debating what difficulty I want to play this on. Because hard mode, I think, is this game at its best. But, like, expert mode is, like, crazy fast. And I kind of like the... I like how fast expert mode is. But it's the AI that cheats so hard. So I'm kind of split. I don't know whether I want to do hard or expert mode. Select a tour. You know what? We'll do expert mode. And look at those medals. I just want to admire these for a second. Hang on. I love how, like, high-tech this one looks. And these ones look like, you know, your typical medals. You know, you got a bronze medal, a silver medal, and a gold medal. But this one looks like... I don't even know. This one just looks so different. It looks so, like... Again, like, high-tech, and I love it. But yeah, I guess, I mean, I don't think anybody's here yet, so, you know what, we'll start on expert mode. So what I'm gonna do for this is, you know what, I'll do the, oh man, hang on. Actually, let me look at all these just to see which one might be the best. Because this one, it gives me 6, I guess level 6 speed, but you see that acceleration? That's only at 1. That's, not that great. But this one seems more balanced. You get 4 speed, 3 acceleration, 4 handling. Oh, but it knocks down your boost. That's the trade-off for this one. And this one you get 3 boost but 1 acceleration. I think this one might be worse overall. Because I think acceleration is probably more important in this game. Handling is good, but in expert mode, you're just not going to be able to keep up. Balanced, I mean, yeah, that's pretty balanced. And then, of course, there's standard. I might actually go standard. This might be the move here. Oh, I actually won. Okay. So this is Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. And as you can see, this game looks a lot different from the first game. Like, visually at least. Gameplay-wise, it's actually pretty similar, but visually, man, this game is an upgrade. That's definitely something I'll give this game over the first, is that this game does look a lot better. Oh, they both have gloves? Are you serious? But yeah, I'm playing this on Expert right now, so it's gonna be really hard to win. But that's gonna make victory all the more satisfying here. So, I won from the slot machine, so I have a perk that gives me a glove every lap, which is actually really useful, because I get some protection every time I cross the finish line. Oh, and I got some ice from that. Nice. So this track is actually in Sonic Racing CROSSWORLDS. And they even brought back this section, but you do it in laps 1 and 3. Like, it's not just for the final lap, so that's pretty cool. This is like in the middle of the track rather than having its own dedicated lap. And I think I wasted that glove, didn't I? Well, I guess this one will last longer, but, you know. Alright, like, gas. Boom, that was smooth. Man, what an awesome first race. Like, I gotta say, Ocean View is probably one of the best tracks in the game. What a great way to start this game. So, I'm sure you guys have probably seen a lot of the new stuff coming out about Sonic Racing CROSSWORLDS. And I gotta say, this game is looking exciting, man. I guess I should probably explain this game a little bit more, though. I mean, this game's pretty similar to the first overall. Right off the gate, though, the start boost is different. Rather than it being like Mario Kart where you have to hold the gas at the right time, instead you just have to tap the gas during every count of the countdown. So every time the screen fades to black, you want to hit the gas. But the items are... Well, okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room here, the transform mechanic. Because this is like a game changer. So basically the transform mechanic, well, your car can transform into a plane and a boat, which is really cool. The boat sections play kind of similarly to the cars, but I do think the controls are a little bit worse because the boats turn a lot wider than cars do. Uh-oh. It's harder to control the boats. But I think my favorite transformation, which we'll see next race, I believe, is... Oh, wow, that snipe was crazy. Next race we'll be seeing the boat transformation. Not boat, I'm using that right now. Oh, I lost my boost. Uh-oh. Oh, he's ahead of me, what? I needed an all-star more than him. Okay, so let's address another elephant in the room, the item balancing. The item balancing is ridiculous in this game. You can get an all-star move in second place. And that's not even a rare occurrence. That happens to me more often than not. You know what? I'm just going to avoid the ramps this time. Except for this one. I'm going for that. Oh, I missed. Okay. But as you can see, expert mode is no joke. Bro, I had no time to react to that. Dude, okay, I didn't even do half of those inputs. What the hell? I don't know if I have stick drift or if that was the game kind of acting on its own there, but I don't know why Sonic was doing so many tricks. Like, for the record, I only tapped right and then down on the right stick. Oh, I guess that's something else I should explain. The trick system has been changed. So rather than tapping the brake button when you're in midair to do stunts, stunts are on the right stick in this game. And you can choose between barrel rolls, which send your car right or left, or flips, which maintain your momentum. Like, flips just make you go straight forward. And the barrel rolls can be really helpful for, like, repositioning yourself. And also, if you're drifting and you use the barrel roll, look at that. You actually get a little speed boost from it. I'm gonna go this way. Also, I swear the CPUs in this game are really good at dodging items. I swear they are so hard to hit. But yeah, they removed... I don't even know what I got hit by. Bro, are you serious? I might have to switch back to hard mode in a second. But something they removed in this game, which I don't know how to feel about, is the ability to boost through stage hazards. They got rid of that in this game, and that mechanic never came back ever again. I don't know how I feel about that. Because on the one hand, yeah, you could argue it made the first game a little too easy when you could just negate stage hazards by boosting through them. But at the same time, I kind of liked that factor of it. I thought using the boost to go through stage hazards made it feel more rewarding to master, you know? Whereas in this game, yeah, you can master the drift boosts and everything, but there's just some instances where you'll get hit by something and it's completely out of your control. Also, the rubber banding in this game is ridiculous. At least on expert difficulty, the rubber banding in this game is insane. One thing I like about this game is that they added a boost escape mechanic. It was kinda in the first game, but it didn't work half the time. This game refines the boost escape mechanic and makes it like a whole thing, basically. Like in the first game, yeah, they tell you can do that, but you know, the chances of you actually like pulling that off were slim to none. But in this game, the boost escape mechanic is really good.
That was almost too easy. Outstanding. First place.
Also, I really like how Sonic's car looks in this game. I like how they gave it a more sleek look compared to how it looked in the first game. Because in the first game, Sonic's car looked really cartoony. I know they were trying to make it look more like him, but I think his car in this game looks a little bit better. I like Sonic's car design no matter what game it is, but yeah. Also, something else that got removed from the first game that I really do not like here is that in Grand Prix mode, anytime you win a race, it doesn't matter. You always start in dead last no matter where you place. I don't really like that. Because in the first game, whenever you won a race, you would start the next race in first. And that was really rewarding. You know, it made it... You know, it gave you an extra incentive to win races. Something I really do not like about this game, well, the AI shoving you into walls is definitely one thing, but the stunt system, oh my god, the stunt system is horrible in this game. Call it a skill issue if you want to, but I feel like half the time I should be landing stunts, and then I just don't. Because the game just gives you the middle finger sometimes when you try doing stunts. Like, sometimes it's really satisfying to pull trick chains off. Alright, hang on. Alright, so speaking... okay, wow, there is so much to go over. Okay, last thing I really don't like about this game compared to the first is the all-star moves. The all-star moves got completely neutered in this game. What did they do? Oh, I thought that was the final lap. Okay, we still got one more lap to go. Got one more lap to... Oh my god. Bro, okay. I gotta say the AI in this game is kind of obnoxious because it seems like they only want to go for me. Like, it feels like the AI in this game is more likely to attack the player than they are each other. And I really don't like that. Because it just makes the races kind of unfair sometimes when everybody is trying to take you down. Oh, I could have got Tails there. Oh! No way! Wait, did I win? Somebody clip that. That was insane. Dude, somebody needs to clip that. How did I win? Look at that time difference. 250-30 and 250-42. Dude, that is insane. Bro, how did I win? Did anybody even see that? That was insane. I really hope somebody was there to see that. That was crazy.
Ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, but here's the transformation I was talking about before, the plane transformation. This one is awesome. You get to fly around anywhere you want, and using the right stick now lets you perform like it lets you kind of strafe in whatever direction you want to go. And it is really fun trying to figure out how to like do like flip and like jump back in the car or boat mode. Oh, I should have gone for that super boost. Also, you know what's neat about these sections? I thought I still had my glove out, but okay. Oh, thank you for taking that for me. Alright, hang on, let me lock in for a second. Oh, never mind. I went too wide there. Uh-oh, okay. I've got to get away from tails. Because this game has a whole new set of items, which I'll go over in a second here, but he caught it. Oh wait, no, he didn't. Let's go. Dude, this game would have gone hard in arcades. Oh, I'm getting hit by that, aren't I? Oh wait, never mind, it gave me some leniency. Oh, I got so lucky there. Hang on, let me focus. Okay, something I really like about this game that the first game didn't have is the super pickup mechanic, where most tracks, I don't know if every track has one, but most tracks have a hidden power-up. Oh my, are you serious, dude? Dude, the AI in this game just loves to play dirty. But, hang on, I gotta lock in to win this race. Oh, what? Bro, what? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Dude, how did I... Okay, well that was more my fault, because I did see it coming, but... Dude, like, that's what I was talking about earlier, that, like, the AI in this game only tries to attack the player, and it is obnoxious. Like, it feels like they're all on a team. Dude, I barely won by the skin of my teeth.
Superb driving. First place.
Hang on, let me plug in my phone real quick.
Results.
Also, this results theme slaps. Listen to this. This song is a banger, isn't it? Hang on, let me make a community post and let people know I'm live. Hang on.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I got a boost? Nice. I wasn't even paying attention. I was making that community post just now. Ooh, okay, that was a bad turn.
Super glove.
Oh, are you serious? Dude. Okay, at least this doesn't slow you down like, at least the tornado doesn't slow you down if it hits. It just reverses your controls for a bit. I don't actually know if this path is faster or not. Probably not, because it's on the outside. But I guess it's just a matter of preference, huh? Also, this track is literally just a playable version of this game's intro cutscene, which is awesome. And something I like about this track is this is one of the few tracks to utilize all three, like, transformations. The last track, Carrier Zone, also did that, but this one does that even better, I think. Because, what did I even get hit by? Oh my god. Come on. But every lap here is focused on a different, a different mode. Like, lap 1 was the car, lap 2 was the boat, and lap 3, as you'll see in a second, is the boat, the plane section. What did I even get hit by? Alright, let's do this. Alright. One thing I like about the plane sections is that if there's a drone catching up to you, you can actually barrel roll to get out of the way. Also, if you do a flip or a roll in front of like terrain like that, you get a risk boost. Bro, what? Come on, man. But yeah, there's like a near miss mechanic. Nice. Okay, that was good. That was a good first cup. But yeah, you gotta fight for your life in expert mode. This mode does not play around. Wait, hang on. Have I not been live this entire time? Wait, what's happening? Am I live or not? Okay, now it says I'm live, but... Alright, anyways, this is what the podium looks like in this game. For some reason, it looks kind of washed out. Like, they put this weird blue filter over this, and it doesn't really look that good.
Select a cup.
Alright, so I guess next is the Rogue Cup.
Rogue Cup. Choose your difficulty.
The Rogue Cup.
S-Class. Character select. Sonic.
Trying to decide which mod to use for this one. I used Standard last time and barely won those races, so I think this time I might console mod. So what's the difference between this and Standard? Is it just... Hang on. Okay, so it's 5 speed. This one has that, 2 acceleration. This one is 1 acceleration. This is 2 handling, 3 handling. Okay. Oh, okay, so acceleration and handling, they both take a hit, but those 2 points are put towards boost. I think I might do the speed one. This is kind of my favorite. Okay, so first track is Temple Trouble from Super Monkey Ball. Oh yeah, Danica Patrick is in this game. I forgot about that. Yeah, remember Danica Patrick? Apparently she doesn't race for NASCAR anymore. I found that interesting. Also, I guess this is the second NASCAR mention on this channel. Bro, really? But yeah, always take this path. This path is your best bet for a win. Also, playing a Sonic here actually kind of makes sense because he's in Super Monkey Ball. Alright, Tails is right there. Okay. Get out of here, buddy. Get out of here. See, that's what I mean with the stunt system. Like, sometimes it'll be like, stunt failed before you even get off the ground. Like, that's not really fair. Nice, okay. Oh, there's Shadow right there. Get him out of here. Uh-oh. Oh, he got the super. Oh, I got the triple. Let's go. I love that. Awesome combo. You would think this is a fighting game the way he says awesome combo. Okay, I got greedy. Oh! Oh, she went all-star. Okay, get her away from me. What is her all-star move anyway? Oh, right, all-star moves. They all do the same thing in this game. Basically, there's like 3 types of all-star moves. There's projectiles, there's short-ranged, like, radius attacks, and there's the boost ones, which Knights and Riala have, I think. The all-star moves in this game are pretty terrible. Are you serious right now? See, that's what I mean. If this was the first game, I would have just been able to boost right through that monkey ball. But since this is transformed, it still hit me even while I was boosting. I love that.
Superb driving! First place! Results! Get ready! 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so this next track is Galactic Parade, based on Starlight Carnival from Sonic Colors. And I love this track. This one is awesome. Even the bullshit cheating AI can't ruin this track for me. Also, this track is coming back in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds as a CrossWorld, and I am really looking forward to that. Shadow ahead of me. I can tell Shadow is about to be a problem. Give me that. Oh, I missed. Get out of here, Beats. Oh, he tried it, didn't he? Alright, get him. Get him, Beat. Are you serious? Bro. Okay, maybe I can ruin this track for me. What the hell, man? Bro. And see, this is what I mean, like, everybody is going all-star in this game. Like, all-star moves are handed out, like... I hate that so much. There should never be an item that sends you flying off the track like that. I think that's just really badly designed. Bro, everybody is getting an all-star move. Like, bro, I need that way more than them. Bro, can I hit? Thank you. See, this is what I mean. She was in 4th place. She did not need an all-star move. Yeah, I'm probably gonna change it back to hard mode after this Grand Prix, because expert mode can kiss my ass. Oh wait, no! Okay, I'm in 1st. Oh wait, I got a bit of a gap. Hang on, never mind. Expert mode is kind of peak. Hang on, never mind. Expert mode is kind of raw. Hang on, I just had to walk in. Yo, what's up, Chainsaw? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh, man. Dude, that race was brutal. I'm so excited. Excuse me. I'm so excited to play Galactic Parade and CrossWorlds. Alright, here we go. Seasonal Shrines. This is actually a pretty good track. Oh, is this the one where I get a glove every lap? Huge. What the hell? Did he just jump? What? Alright. Oh, thank you, whoever gave that to me. Oh, they're all going that way. Suckers. Oh, shit. I guess I'm the sucker now. Bro, okay. No, I should have landed that. See what I mean? The stunt system in this game is infuriating, because half the time I feel like when I fail stunts, I shouldn't have. Like, I feel like half the time I should have landed them. Okay. Like, I know people are complaining about how in CrossWorlds you... Whoa, how did that not hit me? That, like, went right over Sonic's head. But no, people are complaining about how in CrossWorlds you can't fail stunts, but personally I think that's a good thing. Because I found it kind of infuriating in this game. Oh my god. Dude, I should have landed that. Okay, hang on, we're in there. Let's go, I interrupted that. And I got my own. Alright. We gotta focus.
Triple flip. Nice. Freeze.
Alright, let's go. Whoa, that was close.
He has gone all-star. Boost. Perfect. Throw.
Are you serious? Bro, what even pushed me into the wall? Whoa. I swear I was holding left. What the fuck?
Great combo.
Alright, hang on. We're in there, we're in there. Get off me. What slowed me down? Where did all of my speed... Dude! Dude, this is infuriating, because I hate that they only go for me. Dude, I can't stand when the AI is only programmed to go after player one. Okay, I'll take third. Damn!
Congratulations. Third place.
Dude, this game can be infuriating sometimes.
Results.
Somebody posted the intro to CrossWorlds. That's awesome. Only reason why I want to get CrossWorlds at this point is Miku. Fair. Game isn't worth 70, much less 90. That's debatable. Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph was in this game. Alright, let's do this.
3, 2, 1, go.
This is actually one of the best tracks in the game, in my opinion. Like, this game has a really good track selection. Oh, right, one thing they improved from the original game going over to this is actually the fact that you can hold your drift boost this time around. Like, the first game had switch drifting, where you could switch directions mid-drift, but this game improves on that by letting you hold your charge by doing the switch drift.
Double flip. Transform boost. Open. Breathtaking.
Oh, I completely missed that ramp, even though I was holding left, but, you know. Like I said earlier, the boat is kind of hard to control compared to the car. Oh, Tails is in dead last. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, this game hands out all-star moves like candy. Also, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that the ice power-up always comes in sets of 3s. I think that's kind of overpowered. And yes, it doesn't bounce off of walls like fireworks do, but I feel like 3 is just a bit too much. Where did my hot rod go? No way, I just dodged that drone by doing a flip. Oh, everybody was getting wrecked back there. Ooh, that was good. Alright, we're looking good now. Whoa, that is a lot of screen shaking. Oh, and I'm in first. I get to just kind of cruise and just watch everything that's happening. That is actually really cool that when you're in first place, you get to see what's happening. Like, you get to see more of what's happening around you. And, like, dude, this is awesome.
Fireworks.
Dude, I'm so far ahead. Look at the mini-map.
Evie has got All-Star.
Yeah, there's no way. Oh, she is... Oh, she is gaining on me. Look at that. Bro, why did she need an all-star in second? I get that it was kind of far ahead, but dang, man. I just hope you don't need the Digital Deluxe to get the crossover characters. You don't need the Deluxe Edition to get the Sega crossover characters. They're free.
Results.
So Miku is going to be free. I think she's actually going to be the first update, too. But the third-party characters are going to be, like, what they charge for. But yeah, speaking of characters, apparently Supersonic is going to be in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. I guess when you beat all, I guess there's going to be 7 cups for the Grand Prix, and beating each one gives you a Chaos Emerald. I guess if you beat your rival in every Grand Prix, I guess there's going to be 7 rival characters that you have to beat, and beating all of them gives you a Chaos Emerald. Or no, beating all of them gives you Supersonic, which is really cool. I just kind of hope Supersonic isn't just a reskin of normal Sonic. Like, I hope he has, like, higher stats, or maybe invincibility, but he would definitely be banned online if he did have invincibility. Oh boy. So the Emerald
Choose your
Cup.
difficulty. A-class.
And I'm turning the difficulty down to hard mode because expert mode is just bullshit, honestly. But I'm going to, like, go back to standard Sonic just to make it fair.
Get ready.
But yeah, expert mode is just too much.
1, go.
I was gonna let you guys vote on it, but, well, nobody was here earlier, and also, you know, I just don't want half of the stream to be me raging at this game. So yeah, we're going to, hard mode for this. I think that's fair. I really hope for CrossWorlds, like, you can pick the difficulty separate, like, independently from the speed. Like, that would be really nice. I hate how in both this and Mario Kart, like, the speed also affects CPU difficulty. Like, I feel like those should be 2 separate options. Because it's kind of... Ooh, that was bad. But I feel like in the, you know, it would have been better if you could, like, you know, you could make the cars faster, but keep the CPUs at, like, this difficulty, rather than the bullshit you have to endure in expert mode, you know? Or who knows, some people would want the game at this speed, but have the CPUs be really difficult, you know? Bro, okay. Amy is trailing me right now. Okay, I guess I don't get any items. Sure. Oh yeah, those orange hoops. You want to go through those because those give you small boosts.
Wrist boost.
Those green walls right there, those actually don't give you wrist boosts. I've tried it before. They don't work. I think the panels that she goes through are random. And yeah, there's still some rubber banding, but I don't think it's as egregious in this mode as it is in expert mode. Because in expert mode, the CPUs are like gnats. You just can't get them off you. But in this difficulty, I feel like it's a lot more fair. Also, dude, this track is so trippy. You know what's funny? This track kind of did the whole CrossWorlds thing before CrossWorlds, because like every lap you teleport to a different location. In fact, there's a track later on where you actually get to pick like what happens to the track. Like, there's a track later on that basically has the CrossWorlds mechanic before it was even a thing, where going right or left will choose whether you go to a plane or a boat section, which I think is super cool. Oh no. There's a twister after me. Are you serious right now? Oh no, no, no. Oh, Amy is right there now. Bro, why did the rocks, like, hold me in place like that? That was awesome. Alright, we're good, we're good. Oh, wait, hang on, wait, we're not out of the, we're not out of the woods yet, hang on. Okay, we're good. Alright, so next is Chili Castle. You know what's funny? I used to think this was the worst track in the game, but this track's not bad. There is one turn in this track that I think is just BS, but it's like the last turn here. If you've played this game, you know exactly what turn I'm talking about. It is definitely the worst turn in the game. Seeing the other racers jumping over me like that was actually so cool. Get out of here, amigo. You know what's funny? The Twister is actually kind of useless in single player because, you know, reversing the CPU's controls isn't really going to affect them because they're not, they're not real people. Bro, I feel like I should be landing these, but I'm not. Okay, that was way easier in this mode. I think in expert mode, that's when that last turn becomes ridiculous. Get out of here, Knuckles. I was aiming for the dash panel, but I overshot there. Wait, what? How did Knuckles recover from that? Bro, I should have landed that. Bro, I hate the stunt system in this game. Like, really? How did I fail that? Bro, what is happening? And I didn't even get the item. Oh, doesn't she throw her hammers backwards too? Bro, please, come on. Alright, we're in fourth, so we're not doing too bad here. Again, I'm so glad CrossWorlds doesn't let you fail stunts, because it is just obnoxious in this game. It's even worse in Team Sonic Racing, because not only did they bring that mechanic back, but you lose rings for failing stunts. You know what? No, we're not going to restart. But... Dude, that was infuriating.
Congratulations, second place.
Damn! What do I think is the worst track in the game? Probably this one, honestly. This game fucking infuriating, man. Like, again, I will say I do like this game, but the stunt system, dude, if you couldn't fail stunts in this game, or if failing them didn't punish you so hard, then I would like this game a lot more. But that is the main thing I don't like about this game. I mean, in the first game, failing stunts was actually, like, it was done well because you just wouldn't get a boost if you failed stunts. Okay, tell me how that was fair. And tell me how that was fair. Oh, that was awesome. I just jumped over her like that. Yeah, I have to say, this is probably the worst cut in the game. Like, just this set of tracks is not that good. Why does it seem like they're still, like, exclusively targeting me? Okay, I'm actually gonna save this All-Star. I feel like I should be able to do a stunt there, but nope. How did I fail that? Oh, I guess I went up there for a second. Alright, let me see if I can hit him from here. Of course not. Why does it go slightly to the side? Like, the fireworks never go straight forward. They always go slightly to the right or left. Come on now. You can't even shoot those to get them out of the way. Bro, will somebody send a swarm after him? Oh. He just didn't even get hit by it. Okay. Bro. Okay, there we go. I got him. Where is he? I'm gonna hit him with everything I got. Why does it seem like he's the exact same distance as he was before I hit him? Amy, I swear if you hit me with that.
Finish! Excellent, second place. Results.
Oh wow, it's a 1-point difference. And of course I don't get anything from that. What was I expecting? Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
You know what's funny? Only, there have actually been 3 tracks from Sonic 3 that have been in the racing games. There's this, which is obviously Sky Sanctuary. There was, Sandopolis in Team Sonic Racing. And there's Ice Cap in Sonic Drift 2. Ice Cap, Sandopolis, and Sky Sanctuary. What a weird lineup. And obviously there are other classic era stages that have been in the racing games, like all of the Sonic 1 stages in Sonic Drift, and let's see, you got some Sonic 2 stages in Sonic Drift 2, like Hilltop and Mystic Cave was another one, Emerald Hill. Wait, hang on, did I just go through that item box? How did I not? Wait, am I tripping, or did I just go through that item box and not get anything? Okay, that was just a bad move. Like, I'll admit that one was fully my fault. Alright, get out of here, Amy. See ya. I actually really like this track. I know I said this is the worst cup in the game, but this track is the exception. Oh, wow. I don't know if you saw that, but Amy shot the twister as soon as Knuckles put it out. I'm gonna get Amy with that or not. Also, apparently you can put the swarm behind you. It's sort of a secret thing that the game tells you about for one of the tips. So I guess it's not really a secret, but you just kind of have to hope you get that tip during the loading screen. Otherwise, yeah, it is kind of a secret thing, because you wouldn't be able to shoot the first place, like the first place chaser item. Like, you wouldn't expect to be able to put that behind you, you know? But no, if you get a swarm and you want to screw over everybody behind you, you can. You can use that to leave it as a trap. Pretty sweet, honestly. Although, usually whenever I get the swarm, I send it to whoever's in first. Especially if they're really far ahead. Bro! I didn't even... Dude, I feel like I didn't even touch the wall there. If I lose the race because of that, I'm gonna be so pissed. You've actually gotta be kidding me. Okay, we're good, I won.
Congratulations! First place! Results!
Hang on, I'm checking Discord real quick. Oh, SF is doing a giveaway? Wait, what? Oh, somebody won his Mario Kart World giveaway. Nice. You know, my favorite level from my favorite game is a racetrack. Oh, Sky Sanctuary is your favorite? Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna try to be nicer to this game. Because I'll admit some of it was a skill issue, but
Select a cup.
there are some things in this game that I legitimately get pissed off by.
Arcade cup.
Also, we're
Choose your
almost done
difficulty.
already. That's crazy.
A-class. Characters of Sonic.
You know what? Nah.
Standard.
I might use the speed mod for the mirror tracks, though. Like the super speed mod, I might use that for mirror mode.
Get ready.
Actually, do you guys want to see mirror mode, or do you want to just, Actually, I don't know, because we've barely been streaming, and I'm already almost done with this. I feel like I should probably throw in mirror mode, just because this game's kind of flying by. Like, I feel like the Grand Prix mode in the first game lasted longer. Alright. But you know what, like, the stunt system in this game has done? It made it to where now I don't even... Well... Now I barely want to do more than one stunt unless it's a really big jump.
Double flip. Ice.
I know I've been complaining about the stunt system a lot in this game, but I just can't stress enough how, like, annoying it is. But no, on to some positives. This game is visually really impressive. I know I talked about that a little bit earlier, but I just gotta say, like, everything just looks so much better here. It's hard to describe because the first game looked great too, but you can definitely tell this was a few years after the original. Like, man, what a difference 2 years can make. And of course, this is also a 360 game. Like, this is the Xbox 360 version, I'm just running it on a newer Xbox. How did Amigo end up right behind? Oh, wait. Oh, he's so far behind, it showed his icon. I was like, how did he end up right behind me? But no, he's just really far behind, that's funny. The arcade cup is probably the best cup in the game. This has the most consistently good tracks. Like, this track is good. Race of Ages, the final track in this game, that has... Actually, it has this sort of CROSSWORLD-like mechanic I mentioned earlier. We'll get more into that when I get to Race of Ages, but that track is so cool, man. How did I miss? I was trying to shoot the blowfish. Hang on. There we go. Also, I like that the mini-map actually changes depending on what lap it is. Uh-oh, wait, no! Okay. Oh, the barrels aren't coming. I only had to dodge one, that's funny. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, there we go. See, look how much better this game is when you're not on expert mode. I think expert mode just actively makes this shortcut really was not worth it. I feel like expert mode just actively makes this game worse. But that was fun. Still have the old iPad with the discontinued version of one of the Sega All-Stars racing games. Nice! I think I used to have this game on like an iPad or something. Or it might have been an Android tablet. But I remember... I think I had so many like bootleg Sonic games on there, it probably ended up getting like viruses, and it just like... It ran like crap after a while. I'm pretty sure that thing had viruses on it. It's from when I was a kid, so obviously I was a lot more gullible and didn't really know what quality control was yet, but... Yeah, I remember playing the mobile version of Transformed one time. It was actually no, I didn't like it when I played it. But actually, being able to play Transformed on the go actually does sound pretty good. But apparently the 3DS version of this game is terrible, so, yikes. Oh, really? Okay, that... Did they really not playtest it? Bro, if they playtested... Like, how did they not realize, oh, maybe we should move the snake head back a little bit? Or maybe we should script this jump a little bit more so you go down earlier. Like, I feel like some aspects of this game definitely needed more, more time in the oven. Bro, why would you launch me right into that? Are you serious? You know what's funny? I'll never know what that super pickup is inside of that thing's mouth because I can never get it. I don't know how you're supposed to get that thing. Bro. I really hope the AI in CrossWorlds is not this annoying. Okay, I'll use the All-Star in a second here, hang on. So yeah, for this part, you actually have to let go of the gas so you don't slam into the thing. Alright, let me go down. Bro, are you serious? Bro, I was trying to go down, but the game just straight up wouldn't let me. Can you see why I like the first game more? Like, I know I've spent a lot of time complaining about this game, but I promise I do really like this game. It's just that the first game is a lot better in my opinion. Like, this is pretty cool. Like, I think I really like the flight sections of this game. Okay, so it just didn't register the first one. See, there will be some times when you try doing stunts and the game just doesn't register it, and then there will be other times when you try doing stunts and the game, like, starts spamming stunts on its own. Like, it's really annoying to deal with both of those things. The DS version of the first All-Stars racing game runs at a constant 60, so this game has no excuse. What are you talking about? It literally does. Oh, you mean the 3DS version of this game? Yeah, yeah, the 3DS version of this game, I've seen gameplay of it and it does not run smoothly at all. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, starting with ice is kind of broken. because you can literally hit 3 people off rip. Also, you know what's funny? I used to hate this track, but this one's actually kind of peak. I think the music does most of the heavy lifting here, but this track is just really fun. This is definitely one of, if not the hardest track in the game, but I mean, it is the second to last track that you're going to play. I really wish I did, like, time trial mode, because these damn computer players are getting on my nerves, man. Okay, Amy's got her glove out, so I'm gonna hit Shadow instead. There we go, got him. Okay, I'm gonna just do 2. I'm not doing any more than that. Whoa, what was happening with that drone? Okay. Okay, how close is Buzz? He's right behind me. Get out of here. Bro, he didn't even slow down. Are you serious? Oh, he just kind of let me pass him. Okay. Get out of here. Oh my god, are you serious? Bro, people complain about the item balancing in CrossWorlds. This game is just as bad. Like, this game is just as bad when it comes to item balancing. Seriously, the items in this game, like, they hurt, like, they slow you down way too much when they hit you. And then the fact that you can get comboed by multiple items and just kind of stuck in place is ridiculous. Like, people complain about CrossWorlds having bad item balancing, but then they glaze the hell out of this game. Anyways, Race of Ages, speaking of CrossWorlds, this is the track that has the sort of pseudo-CrossWorld mechanic that I mentioned, where depending on, well, you'll see in a second here, but there's a part of the track that I'm actually getting really close to, where depending on whether you go right or left, you get to either go to a plane section or a boat section, and the leader gets to choose. So it's looking like Alex Kidd is about to be the one who gets to choose. And he's choosing the plane section, okay. Okay, don't know why the game stuttered just now. Dude, this part looks so cool. It's like a skydiving section. Because I'm pretty sure we're going down, aren't we? I don't know how I didn't get risk boosts from either of those, but okay. Also, I love this remix of the Space Harrier theme. This goes so hard. Also, you know what we're gonna do? Is since I spent pretty much the entire Grand Prix mode just complaining about this game, what we're gonna do is for the mirror tracks, I'm gonna try to just be positive about this game. Because I promise, I do think this is a good game. I just think it has flaws, you know? But so far, we're doing pretty good. We're leading the pack here. But yeah, I really hope CrossWorlds tones down the AI compared to this game. Alright, I'm picking the boat section. But see, look, I went on the right side, and we're going to a boat section instead of a plane section this time. You can't pick a car section for this, but I really like the boat section. This is fun. It's even got some nice Sega references in the background with all those holograms. I feel like I could be doing a lot of stunts here, but because of how this game's stunt system works, I don't really want to. Dude, I hope this track comes back as a CrossWorld. You know what would be cool? It would be cool if they brought this track back and in the background, instead of saying Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, it says Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. That would be an insane touch. Also, CrossWorlds is coming out in 3 months. That's kind of crazy. Also, I love how this track changes every lap, like the layout changes. It becomes progressively harder, and trust me, in expert mode, it's actually really satisfying to nail that last part. But dude, this would be a really cool CrossWorld. Triple A. Okay, don't know why some of my stunts aren't working, but sure. And finished. That's pretty much the whole game. We are going to be doing mirror mode, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Dang, that was barely an hour. But yeah, that's it for the normal Grand Prix mode. We're gonna be doing mirror mode as well. Cause yeah, that's actually new to this game. No Sonic racing game before this had a mirror mode. And I'm not gonna lie, the mirror tracks being separate Grand Prix, well, I guess Mario Kart does that too, but alright, here we go. Yeah, CrossWorlds does look pretty fun. Also, unfortunately you can't skip the, oh, I forgot about the Classic Cup, never mind. Okay, I forgot all about the Classic Cup. And you know what's funny? These are my 4 favorite tracks in the game. Why? Because they're all from the first game. So, this track should look familiar to you if you've been watching my streams. This is, Sunshine Tour. I blanked out on the name. But yeah, this is the first Samba de Amigo track from the first game. And oh man, I missed this track. I missed this track so much. Would have been cool if Whale Lagoon was one of the retro tracks, but we get something even cooler. And honestly, the last track in this cup, Egg Hanger, you might be like, wait, I don't remember that in the first game. That's because Egg Hanger was DLC in the first game. And this game brings it back as one of the base roster tracks, which is awesome. Oh, did they hit it? Well, I think I hit II and II hit Gum. That was awesome. Oh, missed me, sucker. But yeah, we're playing Sega All-Stars Racing again, just with transformed mechanics and items, and damn it. Okay, I hate the Swarm item. Like, yeah, I think it's better than a blue shell because you can at least dodge and weave through it, but I still hate items that go for the first place racer specifically. But then again, actually, I'd rather have that than have an item that just hits everybody guaranteed, you know? Because at least with the Swarm, you can kind of plan and, like, weave through it if you're lucky enough, but with, like, a lightning equivalent, you just can't do anything about it. Like, if somebody pops a lightning bolt, you just get hit by it guaranteed, unless you have, like, you know, unless you have some way to dodge it. So I would rather have a first place hunter item than like a blue shell equivalent than a lightning equivalent. Because, you know, at least with a blue shell equivalent, you have a chance to dodge it, you know? I remembered this not just from your streams, but also the iPad version. Nice. And next we have Shibuya Downtown. I think this track is awesome. You know what? I think this track might be even better here than it was in the first game.
3, 2, 1, go!
I don't know. I just think this track is better here. I know it's the same exact track with no changes whatsoever. I don't even think they put any super pickups here, but I don't know. I just like this track a little bit more here. I think it's because that jump you can do if you take the upper path is more satisfying with this game's stunt system. Yeah, I know I was chastising the hell out of the stunt system in this game, but I feel like it kind of benefits this track. Oh, she missed. You know what, I'm gonna grab these just in case.
Great combo!
Oh, and you see those flag things I just passed by? Those actually slow you down in this game, so don't hit them. Because in the first game, you could drive right through those without any issues, but in this game, you hit one of those and you're taking some damage, pretty much. Man, I feel right at home on these tracks. Probably because I grew up on the first game and I just like the first game more. I don't know, crazy theory. Oh, I just thought about something. The mods for CROSSWORLDS I should have landed that, but I'm not even gonna complain. Because I'm having a blast right now, honestly, so I'm not even gonna complain. Let me see if I can read through this. I'm not even gonna use the glove. There we go. That was awesome. But the mods for CrossWorlds are going to be crazy. I can totally see somebody modding this into that game. You know what? Let's take the upper path one time. One for the fans. Okay, that was definitely a stupid move on my part. Oh man, that's so satisfying. That was awesome.
I'm sorry.
No, wait, that was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. Hold up. And I feel like in this track, like in the game, in the tracks from the first game, I feel like anytime I fail stunts, unlike every other track in this game, I feel like when I fail stunts or make a mistake in the tracks from the first game, I feel like it's actually my fault. Yo, what's up, Classic? How you doing? I would have been here earlier, but I was on a car ride to see my dad's side of the family and there was no service. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Well, hey, thanks for swinging by the stream. I heard about, what happened. Hey, my condolences, man.
Two, one, go!
I, um, I hate to kind of switch the mood so fast here, but this track is awesome, and I am so glad they're bringing it back again. Again, actually. They're bringing it back for the 4th time in a row. Dude, like, oh my god, I am so excited to play CrossWorlds. We got this track, Galactic Parade, Ocean View. Like, dude, fans of this game are eating good right now. I can't believe we're actually kind of getting a sequel to this game. I mean, we got Sega characters back, we got the transforming mechanic back, we got everything back from this game. Except for failing stunts, but honestly, that's a good thing in my book. I know people are complaining that you can't fail stunts, but I was talking about this earlier. I hate failing stunts in this game. And I know that's incentive to get better at timing them, but it's so infuriating half the time because it feels like you should land the stunts, but you don't.
Check this out! Firework! Super pickup!
Also, I'm actually really glad they're also bringing back the super pickup mechanic from this game. I just remembered that. Has anybody seen like those blue item boxes you can pick up in CrossWorlds? That kind of did the same thing as the super pickup from this game. I think it's pretty cool they brought that back.
Firework!
Also, Supersonic is back, and I am so excited about that. Because Supersonic hasn't been in a racing game since, well, the last game. Not Team Sonic Racing, I mean Sega All-Stars Racing. The last game relative to this. But yeah, Supersonic hasn't been in a racing game since not Team Sonic Racing, Sega All-Stars Racing, which is crazy to think about. Okay, there was a bit of rubbing there, but that's okay. Oh, I got something in my eye. Hang on.
Firework!
I think I got a little piece of dust or something in my eye.
Reverse long shot! Do that again sometime!
It's okay, I wasn't close with her, so it didn't hit me that hard. But it's still unfortunate. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Yeah, losing a family member is never easy, man. actually having a lot of fun streaming this game. I know, like, the majority of the stream has been me complaining about this game, but now that I've gotten all of my issues with this game out of the way, I can finally, like, pretty much gush about this game. So, like I was saying earlier, so we're on the Classic Cup, right? And these are all tracks from the first Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. So you might be like, Ultra, what the hell is this? I do not remember this in the first game. Or you might recognize this track depending on if you got the DLC for the first game or not. Because, yep, there's our plot twist. This track was DLC in the first game. But I'm actually really glad they brought this track back in this game. Why? Because, well, it's good for preservation. So even if you don't have the DLC for the first game, you can still get Metal Sonic in this game, and this track comes packaged in with this game. So you don't have to worry about getting DLC to play this track. Metal Sonic is DLC in this game, just like he was in the first game, but he comes with a different track this time around. And you know what's funny? This track is actually what introduced me to the concept of DLC. Like, before I, like, saw videos of this track on YouTube, I had no idea what DLC was. But then, that's how I learned, like, oh, you have to download this, you know? I never got the DLC on account of me growing up with the DS version of this game, which obviously did not have DLC. Also, how did Shadow get so far ahead of me? Okay, here we go. He's right there. He's right there. Get out of here, buddy.
I'm sorry.
I love that animation. Wait, is this path actually slower? I am so used to taking this path. Is this actually slower? I actually don't know which path is faster. I should have put that glove on. Oh, that was a miss. That was also a miss. That was a miss as well. Wow. That was a really short All-Star, but I love the references to Sonic 3 here. Like, you can see the final weapon from the Doomsday Zone floating around in the background. Even, like, the checkered flag is being held up by 2 copies of the Red Eye mini-boss from Sonic 3. That was awesome. Backwards driving, baby. You know what's funny? That muscle memory from Cars the video game kicked in there. I'm so used to driving backward in the Cars games that it's just second nature to me here. Of course, in this game you can't do it manually, but, you know. That was actually a really good place to put that blow. No way. No way this is how I lose the race. Oh, wait, he might take the swarm. No! Get him, get him, get him, get him. I'm throwing everything I got at him. I lost, didn't I? How? Oh wait, give me this! Oh my god. See, this is what I was saying about the item balancing in this game. II was not that far behind me. I think he might have even been ahead of me. No, he was behind, but he was in like second place when he got his all-star move. And he won the entire race because of that. Not the entire cup, thankfully, but he won the whole race because of that. Yo, what's up, Sonic the G-Fuel? How you doing? I'm one of those weirdos that likes TSR more than this game. That's fair. I think TSR... Well, no, I think this game it's a lot more difficult than Team Sonic Racing. This is like the hardest Sonic Racing game in my opinion. Besides Sonic Drift 2, but that game is just bullshit. But this game is like legitimately hard, you know? And like Sonic Riders, that game is hard to get into, sure, but you know, it's not. I've never played Sonic Riders. Hopefully that changes soon, but you know. Actually, I'm gonna let you guys vote on what we do next. Do we do the mirror tracks? Do we check to see if anybody's racing online? Or do we start World Tour a little early? What do you guys want to do? Because if you want to, we can go. We can do the mirror tracks, or we can go to World Tour, or we could go online for a bit. And yeah, Wreck-It Ralph is in this game because Sonic was in his movie. But yeah, what do you guys want to do next? Oh, it says. Oh, you said you're doing a celebration of life instead of a funeral. Huh. Well, I hope it goes well. I guess that's like a more lighthearted take on it. Well, not like it's not lighthearted, but you know what I mean, you know. But yeah, actually, can I do a poll in chat? Hang on. Let me see if I can make a poll. Okay, we got one vote for World Tour. Actually, we can probably do World Tour. Because I think doing the mirror tracks would be a little bit redundant. Because I don't really want to do that, to be honest. Actually, who knows? We might do the mirror tracks next stream. Alright, we got a second vote for World Tour. Alright, we can do World Tour then. Alright, so I'm gonna let you guys choose hard or expert. Yeah, you guys get to choose hard or expert mode. Keep in mind, if you choose expert mode, I may end up crashing out. So, choose carefully. Expert, oh god, no. Have you gotten all of the stars in World Tour? I have. You see that star in the top left corner there? That's the 100% reward you get. See 232 stars. For some reason it doesn't show how many stars you have on this screen though. That's a little weird, but yeah. You see that that star right next to the difficulty select in the top left corner there? That's what you get for 100%ing the whole, well, that's what you get for 100%ing World Tour mode. It's not that great of a reward, to be honest. Oh, and I guess you also get the Ages mod for Ages, but I mean, it doesn't really, it's not really that drastic of a change. I remember seeing online somewhere somebody said the Ages mod for Ages made him like the best character in the game. Also, I'm still waiting for more votes for the difficulty hard. Alright, you know what? Actually, you know what? Here's what we can probably do. We can do hard for the races, but for the, like the other challenges, I'll do expert. So like the other game modes, I'll do expert.
Character select Sonic.
Wait, hang on. Okay, I was like, wait, is Metal Sonic not there? And you know what? Should I use one of the mods or should I go standard? Because I've been going standard pretty much this whole game, but I'll let you guys pick what mod I use for this. I unlocked all of them for Sonic. I'm still working on trying to max out my whole roster here, but, you know, obviously I have my favorites. Alright, I think I'll use the speed mod for this.
Speed.
Oops. Oh yeah, so that's the first difference between World Tour and every other mode in this game. You can't spin the slot machine.
3, 2, 1, go.
And the second difference, I'm pretty sure the AI is more aggressive in this mode. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they are. Oh, also the third difference. Oh my god. The third difference, at least on hard and experts, you have to get first or you lose. Like, there is no in between. You either get first or you have to do it again. I think for easy and medium, you can get second or third. I think for easy and medium, you can get top 3 and we'll be fine, but for hard and expert, you have to get first or it doesn't count at all. So even if you get second, it's a loss.
I beat you every time.
So this game doesn't really have a story mode per se, but this is like the closest thing we get to one. There's no cutscenes or anything like that, but this is sort of like a story mode, just without cutscenes. In fact, this mode is sort of the basis for the Team Adventure mode in Team Sonic Racing. That kind of follows the same structure as this, just they add like cutscenes and an actual story to it. But yeah, if you played Team Sonic Racing and you played the Team Adventure mode, you're pretty much getting the same thing here. Just not as frustrating. Oh boy. I have a lot of issues with the story mode in Team Sonic Racing. Those damn keys. We'll get to that when we get to it, but oh boy. The keys in Team Sonic Racing make me want to crash out. What's your most wanted guest or DLC characters for CrossWorlds? What's up? Oh wow. How do I say your name?
That was almost too easy.
Do52 1991. Is that how you say that? But what's up? Welcome to the stream. My most wanted guest character is probably. This is gonna be a really oddball pick. Like, this is gonna be like a really obscure one, but Honey from Fighting Vipers would be really cool. Or, if you want to be technical, Honey the Cat, maybe? Oh, DU. Oh, my bad. Do you mind if I just call you DU? Just to save a little bit of time?
Character select. Sonic.
Oh, I completely forgot about something. Look how cursed this is.
Sonic. Speed.
Don't know who greenlit that, but yeah. I get that knights can shapeshift, so it makes sense for them to become the car, but at the same time, it's just so cursed. I hate it. And I'll read your message in a second, Classic. Just wait until after this race and I'll read your message. Sorry about that. Man, this track is awesome. Like I said earlier, this track is basically just a playable version of the intro cutscene. And I love it when games do that. Okay. Oh, wow. He blocked it. Wreck-It Ralph is just so out of place in this game, and I love it. Because he's one of the few non-Sega characters here. But you know who's really out of place in this game? Danica Patrick. I mentioned her earlier, but she's not even a character. She's a real person. Uh-oh. Wait, why is it going after me? Oh. What happened there? Also, I've never played Panzer Dragoon, so I do not understand anything that's happening here. Sonic fans try to play Sega games other than Sonic Challenge. Impossible. Oh, I hit an invisible wall. Okay. What is that eel thing in front of me? What is that? Or no, that like centipede looking thing. Whoa, that is a big wave. Operation Big Wave. Shout out to anybody that gets that reference. Gotta love Knuckles. I'm so glad Pontac and Graf don't write for the Sonic series anymore. I know people complain about Ian Flynn, but dude, Pontac and Graf. Oh, I think that was the centipede. I think that was the thing that just took out the bridge. Also, is that the Panzer Dragoon that I'm chasing? Is that the Panzer Dragoon? I know people that have played that game are probably cringing so hard right now. I'm sorry, guys. Actually, let me know. Let me know in chat. What's everybody's favorite Sega game besides Sonic? Or are you just exclusively a Sonic fan? I mean, that's fine too. I mean, I feel like most of the people that play this game are probably, like, exclusively Sonic fans, you know? Because my favorite Sega series other than Sonic are Streets of Rage, Super Monkey Ball, and now Fighting Vipers. That game is really cool. Joke's on you, I bought Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble. Oh yeah, I forgot you got that game. Dude, that game is so good. There's this one key that makes you stay in a teammate's slingshot trail for 30 seconds, and I don't know how in the world you're supposed to do that. It's simple. You just gotta play worse. But it's so hard because you then have to come back from that. But yeah, I think what I did for that one is I stayed in the slingshot trail for like a whole lap. Let's see, my full list is Marine, Mighty Ray, Honey, Trip. Wow, that is a lot of characters. We do not speak of forces, oh man. Ian Flynn made Sonic writing good again, that's what I'm saying. And people, like, for some reason, people do not like Ian Flynn, and I just don't understand why. Like, do people just not like him as a person, or what? I really want to play Jet Set Radio, but I don't have a Dreamcast. Oh yeah, that's tough, actually. Because I think they had it on Xbox, but they delisted it for some reason. Let's see. Other Sega reps, Alex Kidd, Billy Hatcher, Rystar, Opa Opa, Jackie Bryant, Red, Chuck and Bomb. I mean, those aren't technically Sega characters, but yeah. And Bayonetta. Not bad. Those are some pretty good picks. It's funny, you mentioned Honey. She's technically not a Sonic character. Well, she is, but she technically... I mean, not originally, at least. And Axel from Streets of Rage. That would be a really good one. I would also love to see, maybe Blaze from Streets of Rage would be a cool one. Especially with her 4 design. That would look awesome. Like, with her driving a car. another Streets of Rage character I would really love personally is Shiva, but I'm heavily biased there because he's just my favorite character from that game. Why do people dislike Ian Flynn? He's a good writer with a few annoying writing habits. This reminds me of the time as the references, but that doesn't break his writing for me. I don't know. I think people just don't like his writing because of Frontiers, you know? You know, people just are like, oh man, he puts in too many references, but I'm like, dude, like, I mean, I get that complaint, but it's like people are automatically dismissing his entire writing style just because of a few references. Like, yeah, some of them are forced, but I feel like I like Ian Flynn's writing. Sure, maybe it's not the best writing we've ever gotten for Sonic. I definitely think the adventure era writing was probably better. I don't really know if that's a hot take or not. I know a lot of people will probably agree with me on that, but those are probably mostly Ian Flynn haters. But you know, I don't know. I just think Ian Flynn is a good writer. Let's see. It's just how Sonic fans are. We still had Pontek and Graf. They begged for good writing again, but now that Ian Flynn is giving us good writing, now it's a problem. It's how Sonic fans are. And here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? It's gonna become like a cycle. Because with people complaining about Ian Flynn, Sega is gonna take the wrong message. And the writing is just gonna go right back to how it was in the 2010s. Oh, a drift challenge. Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot. I said for the challenges, I'm gonna put it on expert mode. Also, I'm glad you can change the difficulty when you restart. That's an awesome inclusion. I mean, this challenge really is not that hard, even in expert mode. Also, tip for anybody that's getting into this game, start with Grand Prix mode, because that's how you're going to unlock expert mode. Trust me, if you want to 100% this game, that'll save you from replaying a bunch of missions. I had to learn that the hard way. I had to replay like half of this game on expert mode. Because I didn't know that you could just unlock expert mode by playing Grand Prix. That was a really bad drift. That was pretty good. Another Streets of Rage character I like is Skate or Max Thunder. Skate would be a pretty cool character, especially with the extreme gear. I feel like that kind of fits his vibe. If Ian Flynn rewrote Sonic Adventure, instead of getting, "Aw, yeah, this is happening," we would get, "Well, it's no Green Hill, but this city is great." Yeah, we would probably get something like that. Oh boy. Okay. I hope Ian Flynn doesn't rewrite the adventure games if we do ever get re-releases of those games, because that would suck. Don't mess with us Sonic fans. We don't even like the series. Yo, wait, that was actually a really cool voice. That was like the perfect meme voice. The only non-Sonic Sega series I want to check out right now is the Project Diva series of rhythm games. Nice. Let's see. If Mighty and Ray get into CrossWorlds, not only would they, of course, be voiced for the first time, but I want them to use their modern designs from the Archie comics. Do they have the rights to those designs? I'd assume yes, but, you know, I can't even remember the guy's name. I'm pretty sure we all know who I'm thinking of right now, though. Let's see. Non-Sonic Sega series I adore is Vector Man. I've never played that game before, actually. You know what's funny? The first time I saw Metal Harbor in CrossWorlds, I thought it was this track. But then I rewatched the trailer and I looked at it a little bit closer and I was like, oh, did I leave it on expert mode by accident? I'm pretty sure this is hard, right? Oh, that is so trippy. He's flying upside down. That's kind of cool.
Survive flipping. Transform boost.
So I think when you're flying upside down, the only thing that gets inverted is your left and right movement. I don't think your vertical movement gets affected by that. Ooh, right on the beat drive. That was awesome.
First place.
You know what? I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna shoot this firework at the boxes to give myself some more leeway here.
Transform boost.
Well, like, oh wow, that was a horrible shot. Okay. That was a really bad drift. That shortcut is tough, but it is so satisfying when you actually do thread the needle. I've done it a few times. See, this is what I mean about the item balancing. I was so close behind the first place racer and I got an all-star move. Like, yeah, that's bullshit, but, like, you know, yeah, it's helping me out, but I can admit that that's bullshit. Like, why would I get an all-star move that far ahead of the pack? Now the hard part is deciding when to use it.
Evaded swarm. Ruling the race.
I gotta find a good place to use this. Oh, I can use this for the shortcut. Wait, I am so glad I decided to hold on to this. Oh, I almost went wide. Okay, that was good. That was good. I smashed a lot of boxes, too. That was good.
Twister. Dominating.
Oh, I am so far ahead now.
Transform boost. Twister.
Dude, I'm so excited for CrossWorlds. Dude, like, Supersonic on... Okay, really? Supersonic on an extreme gear is gonna go hard.
Super pickup.
Like, I want to put Supersonic on, like, a golden extreme gear. That's gonna go stupid. Because I feel like extreme gear just fits Supersonic, you know? What? Oh, I hit one of the bees? Or wasps? Because I think those are wasps, not bees. Ken Penders, that's who I was thinking of. I always wanted to see Mighty be designed with a bit of a cowboy look. He just has that vibe. He does.
Event complete.
I adore Rystar, because to me it could have been Sega's answer to Kirby. That's actually a really good point. And the... Actually, you're right. The Deadly Six would fit in really well with Rystar. They should have used the Deadly Six for a Rystar sequel. That would have been cool.
Select an event.
Yeah, Metal Harbor and this are pretty similar. Yeah, they are. Alright, so chat, for World Tour, I guess now's the perfect time to ask, should we do every event in this, or should we just, like, take a specific path to the end? Like, what do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to, like, have it to where you vote on whether I go up or down, or should we just do everything? Mighty would have a slight Western accent if he were to have a voice. I feel like, yeah, he probably would. Or maybe a really deep voice. Because I think the reason why he gives you a Western vibe is because he's an armadillo. And there's actually a character out there. I think his name was like Dylan something. That's like an armadillo that has like a cowboy vibe. Penders were gonna need a chance of the Superior Comics being canon, all because he wanted the rights to his precious OCs. Ooh, thing with the Archie comics being canon, I'm kind of glad they didn't do that, because the lore to the Archie comics is so drastically. Oops, my finger slipped. They the Archie comics lore-wise are just so drastically different from the games. I don't think they could be canon. Those had no chance of being canon. Yeah, exactly. Even without Ken Penders, those just had no chance of being canon. The IDW comics are canon because of the fact that those play by the games rules.
Select an event.
Okay, I'm gonna select an event in a minute. Hang on, Mr. Announcer guy. But yeah, guys, I guess... Actually, you know what? That's actually a cool gimmick. Alright, so you guys can vote. Do we go up or down? Because up here we have a versus event where you race 3 characters one-on-one, and down here is a regular race. So which do you guys want to see? I mean, where do you guys want to go? Up or down? Ray to me would sound like Ash Ketchum. That actually makes a lot of sense for him, since he is like a younger character. But yeah, up or down? Actually, you know what? What if I take the path that, that would just unlock all of the characters? So, like, you know, if you went up this way, you would unlock Amigo. And this way, they just have a... Oh, this is how you do the slot machine in World Tour.
Spin! Spin to win!
Nice. Okay, can I back out of this? Thank you. I forgot they had those. Oh. I just realized, wait. Wait, I technically wasn't supposed to have access to that yet, because I haven't played this event. Okay, you know what? Forget. Let's just pretend that didn't happen, okay, guys? But yeah. Actually, you know what? Should we just do every event? Yeah, you know what? We'll do them all. Because I feel like the up or down thing might be a little bit too much.
Speed!
Alright.
Get ready! 3, 2,
Sure, do every event? Alright, bet.
round 1!
Also, I'm actually gonna pause and restart here so I can... Bro, I hit right. Are you serious? It just ate my input there.
2, 1, round 1!
Okay, hang on. Don't just eat my input again. Okay, there we go.
Get ready!
Alright, I wanted to change it to expert mode real quick.
Round 1!
Alright, let's do this.
Go!
Oh, what was that? Did he just block it? How? Oh, he's got ice too.
Ice! 5, 4, 3, transform the Skyface!
So, these are rival races, which are really cool. So yeah, you race one character at a time, and you have 1 minute to either, so you can win this a few different ways. You can either get far enough away from your rival to win. Like you just win instantly if you make a big enough gap, or just be in first place by the time the timer runs out. So there's 2 ways to win. However, if you get left behind or you're in second place when the timer runs out, you get eliminated.
Round 3!
But yeah, I really like these events. I kind of wish this was like a regular mode that you could play. This is like a really fun mini game.
Ice.
Like I like the concept of these like one-on-one races. Uh-oh, wait, what was that? Did he just send something after me?
Super pickup.
Man, he's getting embarrassed on his home track. That's crazy. Oh no! Wait, wait, no, hang on. Oh, he failed too. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Get back here. Get back here. Oh, I gotta get in front. Get out. No! No! Are you serious? Dude.
Event failed.
No!
I'm gonna crash out.
S-Class. Get ready. 3, 2, 1.
Dude, that was crazy. I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed that that went so poorly for me.
Firework.
Is he gonna hit him? Okay, sometime he just boost escaped it.
Transform boost. Super pickup.
So who else is ready for me to stream Sonic Racing CrossWorlds when it comes out?
Great combo. Transform boost.
Also, anyone in chat that's getting CrossWorlds, you guys want to? I might actually like do an online session of CrossWorlds when I get it, like when I first stream that game. So anybody that wants to play online with me day one.
Get ready. 3, 2.
But yeah, anybody that wants to play CrossWorlds online with me when it comes out, just you know, let me know in the chat and I can try to arrange that. How is he not getting hit by that? But yeah, let me know so I can kind of plan ahead. Because I think when CrossWorlds comes out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Grand Prix mode for that game, try to unlock Super Sonic, and after that I'll probably open up an online lobby if we get enough people for that. And remember, CrossWorlds is actually cross-platform, so if you guys get it on other platforms, you can still play with me. It doesn't have to be on Xbox specifically. Which reminds me, does anybody have this game on Xbox and want to play an online game with me before I end stream? I doubt any of you do, but, oh, you know what? Actually, scratch that. I think I actually just ran out of Game Pass the other day, never mind. I think my Game Pass literally expired the other day, never mind. Okay, I got a glove, that's gonna be useful here.
Great combo. Transform boost. Ice. Neat.
Why was Amigo a complete pushover this time around? Bro, he was a complete pushover that time. I don't want my Modern Mighty and Ray. Ooh, interesting.
Event complete.
Sonic and Company would be like, who the fuck are you if Elise got added in? I can totally see that. I don't think they're gonna add Elise though. I think Sego knows how much people hate Elise. How long have we been streaming anyway? Oh, 2 hours, not bad. Let's see. Also, and most likely not playing the game day one. Fair. Oh, I'm actually going to be getting the deluxe edition of that game, so I'm actually going to be playing that game early. Yeah, RIP my wallets, but yeah.
A-class. Character select.
But yeah, they probably can't use the modern designs for Mighty and Ray for legal reasons. Will this game have a story mode? You mean CrossWorlds, right? Because if CrossWorlds has a story mode, then, well, actually, I've heard that it's not going to have one.
Speed.
$90 for a kart racer is just inexcusable. Yeah, I agree. That's fucking ridiculous. I know I'm going to be buying it, but I'm not excusing it just because I'm buying it. And yeah, I know you could say I'm part of the problem, and to be honest, I kind of am. But you know, that's more just because that's something I can just kind of write off. You know, well, I can't actually write it off as like a business expense. I'm not at that point yet, but you know, I can afford to make those kinds of dumb purchases right now, you know? And I hate, like, saying that because I don't want to sound like I'm flexing or anything, because trust me, I'm not. But, like, you know, I'm blessed enough to where I can... I feel like the more I say, the more it sounds like a flex, and I really do not want it to sound that way. Because, trust me, I'm not one of those douche tubers that just flexes how much money they have. Trust me, I'm not one of those guys. Like, I'm not rich. Let's get that out of the way right now. I'm not rich. But, you know, I feel like when CrossWorlds comes out, like, let me put it like this. I'll be able to get the digital deluxe edition, like, no problem, you know? Yeah, it's gonna hurt a little bit going to, well, not even going to GameStop because it's digital, but it's gonna be a little crushing to see nearly $100 down the drain, but, you know, in the end, I think it's going to be worth it. But that also means my standards for that game are probably going to be a lot higher. Because, yeah, if I'm dropping $90 on a game, it better be good. Like, that shit better be the best racing game I ever played. I love that combo. You know what's funny? Like, I don't even feel tired or anything yet. Probably because I'm not playing the same game I've been playing for like a month now. Well, yeah, I'm playing the sequel, but this game is just so much different. It's like a breath of fresh air. I love All-Stars Racing, don't get me wrong, but man, it's so good to be streaming this game for the first time. Actually, have I played this game on stream before? I might have played this game on stream like one time, maybe. But this is my first time like doing like a... Ooh, good block, good block. This is my first time doing like a proper stream for this game. And I'm having a blast. I probably should wrap up soon because it is getting kind of late for me, but... You have a good night, Sonic the G Fuel. See you next time. Utter bullshit is what Sega is full of, I agree. For CrossWorlds, I'm expecting a high quality product, but I'm also expecting to be disappointed, if that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, for $90, well, okay, I think for $70 what they're offering is a lot more reasonable, but $90 is just crazy. Like, Sega is lucky that I just happen to really love racing games.
Select an event. Boost challenge. A-class.
You know what's funny? I don't even know where to wrap up. I don't know whether I wrap up after I finish this chapter, or if I just keep going until I get tired of it.
Speed.
I might just play the rest of this chapter and check and see if there's any online races. Oh wait, hang on.
3, 2, 1.
I keep forgetting to change the difficulty. Hang on.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Alright, here we go. So this is a boost challenge, which is really interesting. The first game also had boost challenges, but they work a little bit differently here. So rather than getting points for how much you can boost, here you're on a timer.
Checkpoint.
And boosting stops the clock. Like any kind of boost. Drift boost, boost panels, the boost item that you're given every lap. You know, any kind of boost gives you more time, basically. You run out of time, you're done. But yeah, you do not want that timer to hit 0. So yeah, every lap you get a boost bonus, which is, you know, more boost. So it's almost like a time trial mode,
Checkpoint.
just more exciting, I guess. Because yeah, you're not racing anybody here, you're just trying to get around, like you're just trying to drive as long as you can. But yeah, it is almost like a time trial, because yeah, speed is a huge factor here. Oh, I am running it. I am skating on thin ice now. Okay, we're good. Watch this. Boom, boom. Oh, I missed the last one. Never mind. Count how many times Ultra is saying boost. I wonder how many times I said boost. Actually, that's a really good question. Chat, count how many times I said boost during that boost challenge just now. Make sure you write down how many times I said boost, and remember, if you enjoyed that boost challenge, make sure you boost to the channel. Yeah, make sure you leave a boost on this stream, boost to this channel, and hit that boost bell, you know, because it really helps out the channel a lot. You know, that would really boost my performance on this channel. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Let's see. I honestly hope that they're adding. I honestly hope that since they're adding in other Sega reps than the ones I already named, and especially, oh, you really hope the Sega reps that you named and especially Bayonetta can get in. Oh yeah, that would be cool. I'm not sure if I would personally want Bayonetta, but I know a lot of people really like her, so it depends on how Sega is feeling, I guess.
Character select. A-class. Sonic. Speed.
Alright, here we go. So now we got some good old-fashioned racing again. So who else is looking forward to this track coming back in CrossWorlds? Also, when CrossWorlds comes out, do you guys think I should do like a comparison video, like comparing the old tracks to the new versions? Or actually, I could do like individual comparison videos. That would probably be a lot easier on me.
Keep moving.
Here we go. Oh, Ralph is gaming right now. Look at him. Oh, you know what else I'm excited for in CrossWorlds? I'm excited for that rival system. I don't know if anybody's seen any of the new footage that came out today, but I guess CrossWorlds is going to have like a rival system. I talked about this a little bit earlier, but I guess now I can talk about it more. Where like, I guess every cup you have a different rival character that you're racing against. So far I think we've seen like Eggman, Wave, let's see, who else? Who else is going to be a rival? I think Shadow is a rival character too. Let's see, who else? Also, I evaded 2 swarms in a row, that's crazy. Oh, you don't get risk boosts off of these? Oh, probably because they're breakable. Hang on, can you get risk boosts off the gray ones? Well, I guess we won't find out, huh? Are you bro, I should have landed that. But yeah, right, CrossWorlds has like a cool rival system for the Grand Prix mode. And I guess beating all the rival characters unlocks Super Sonic, which is awesome. I'm really excited to see how he looks. But you already know people are going to be leaking that Super Sonic footage like crazy. I didn't even know there was a drone after me. And there is a lot going on right now. That was crazy. Dude, I dodged so much back there. That was crazy. Wait, where is Tails? Okay, why does that happen? Like, sometimes you'll try to do, like, you'll try to chain tricks together, but it just doesn't work. Stunt failed. Someone's probably gonna beat you to it. What, Super Sonic? Starlight Carnival might be the worst area from Colors? That's crazy, actually. I don't know, I thought... What would I say is the worst area in Colors? Maybe, I don't want to say Planet Wisp, because Planet Wisp was actually pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna cheat and say Terminal Velocity was the worst area in Colors. Just because it was mostly just an interactive cutscene. Like, it was mostly just there for the final boss. No doing a comparison. Oh, that. Yeah, that one. Yeah, somebody's probably gonna beat me to it. Probably Game Explain or something. Especially since they usually get like review copies, they're probably gonna beat me to it. Let me see if anybody's online. Nope. Well, if anybody has this game on Xbox and wants to play, I'll wait here for a few minutes. Just let me know. Actually, I don't even know if any of you guys do have this game on Xbox. I know Classic does, but he doesn't have online. Hang on, I'm gonna eat a little piece of candy while I wait. Or just to pass the time, I guess. Oh! Wait, I completely forgot to show something off. Hang on. Yeah, and you're not at home. Hang on, give me 1 second, and I can show off something that I completely forgot to after I did the Grand Prix mode. Meant to show off sort of a bonus track, I guess you could say. I knew I was forgetting something.
Select a career. Select a career mode. Single race. Choose your track. Outrun bay. Choose your difficulty.
So, who else thinks there were supposed to be more tracks in this game?
Character
Like more
select.
DLC tracks.
Sonic. Speed.
Dude, I gotta stream Outrun sometime.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
So yeah, this track is Outrun Bay, based on Outrun 2006. I really gotta play that game. That game looks awesome. Or wait, I think it was based on Outrun, either Outrun 2 or 2006. I can't remember which one it was.
Yes. Draw.
But yeah, Outrun 2 looks a lot more fun than the first game. Why? Because they actually added a drift mechanic to that game. Bro, playing a racing game, especially an arcade racing game, without a drift mechanic is brutal.
First place. Super pickup. Double roll. Triple flip.
Oh, yo, wait, they might actually bring this back as a CROSSWORLD.
Double flip.
That would be awesome. Hang on a second. Wait, I might be onto something. Because the CROSSWORLD mechanic is already a lot like Outrun. Because for those of you who don't know, in Outrun, like the actual game, the whole gimmick of that game was there would be like these branching paths, and you could pick which one you wanted to go. And you would like take a different route depending on whether you went right or left. Sound familiar? That's pretty much an early version of the CROSSWORLD mechanic.
Reverse long shot.
Actually, Outrun was a thing before Sonic was even a thing. Okay, I thought I could go around that. But... Also, I love this remix of Splash Wave. Dude, Outrun's soundtrack... If anybody here hasn't to listen to the soundtrack to Outrun, like, after stream, do that, like, as soon as stream ends. Outrun has such a banging soundtrack. And tell them I sent you.
Fireworks.
Uh-oh. This is actually a really good track to end the stream on.
Ice.
Dude, imagine if this track was the reward for beating Grand Prix mode. That would have been awesome.
Evaded swarm.
But unfortunately, this came out when DLC really started to become big. You know, I feel like gone are the days where you actually have to unlock stuff in games, you know? I'm glad CrossWorlds is kind of bringing that back with Supersonic. And who knows what other... Oh, wow, that was a big jump. Dude, I love the jumps you can do in this track. I feel like this track is the stunt system at its best. Man, I love this track. You know what? I might actually run it back, because this track is awesome. Dude, I love how early in the stream I was, like, bitching about this game the whole time, and now I am just having a blast. This game feels a lot like an arcade racer, that it would fit perfectly in an arcade. Dude, I was actually saying that earlier. This game would go hard in arcades. I said the same exact thing about Team Sonic Racing, probably because that game uses this game's engine. Also, chat, can I get something off my chest? Like, sort of a pet peeve I have with like game discussion. Can I be honest with you guys for a second? I hate when I'm talking about a game, or well, this hasn't happened to me personally, but I hate talking about a game online, and somebody will refer to, like, you know, they'll call it the engine, but then somebody else will be like, actually, excuse me, they'll be like, actually, you're thinking of the framework, like, dude, you know what I meant. Because I know engine and framework are two completely different things, but at the same time, it's like, everybody, like, most people will call, like, the framework for the game, like, they'll call the framework for a game the engine, you know, that's what most people do. So it really got on my nerves when people online started correcting other people like, actually, you mean the framework, like, dude, shut up. Because though, it's like, I'll talk about this game and Team Sonic Racing, for example, and they'll be like, you know, I'll say like, oh yeah, Team Sonic Racing reuses the engine from Transformed, and they're like, actually, Sonic on All-Stars Racing Transformed uses the Unreal Engine version 1.2.0. And Team Sonic Racing uses 1.3.2, so you're wrong! You know, it's like, I can't stand those people, man. You know what, how about we run this race back, but on expert mode? Run this race, hang on. Cars 3 reference? That actually was not intentional, by the way. I just picked up on that. But yeah, let's run this back on expert mode, and this can be like how we end off the stream. But yeah, has anybody in chat played Outrun before? I might actually stream that game sometime. In fact, I might stream that game tomorrow. How does that sound? Like a Sunday night Outrun stream is like a chill stream? That would be cool. Even though that game is definitely not chill, because that game is actually hard as hell. Also, I am noticing an immediate difference. See, look at the difference, like comparing expert mode to hard mode. In hard mode, I was like dominating. I would have been in first by now. But here, they are determined to keep me in the back of the pack. But I am determined. I'm too good to stay back here. They're not gonna keep me down. Okay, I got the double boost like a Sonic Forces. Call me Sonic Forces the way I'm using the double boost. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the Games Cage. And today, and only today, we're gonna be kicking some ass in Outrun Bay. What was that? He just like disappeared for a second. Why was that last spin dash so delayed? Or that first spin dash? Wait, oh no, okay, that was bad. Ooh, that was close, that was close. Alright, where's Alex? Well, please don't tell me he's going for the boost capsule. Okay, he's not. Oh, also, chat, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh wait, no! Okay, thank God it respawned me and I didn't just get stuck. Look at the game looking out for me. But also, damn, this game takes no prisoners sometimes. Uh-oh. Oh wait, actually no, give that to me, give that to me. Or just skip B and go to Tails, that works too. Alright, I still have a chance to win this, especially with that swarm coming in. Why am I following him? Oh wait, Amy's going all-star. Wait, where is she? Where is she? Oh, she's too far back. Uh-oh. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, my controls were still reversed. Okay, I still have a chance to win this. Okay, I can still win this. Alright, get back here. Get back here, bitch! I'm the new Sega mascot for a reason. Oh, yeah, it's over, GG's. Oh, man. I'm gonna run that race. Let's go. I'm gonna run that race. I'm unrelated, but I personally wish arcade games now were of good quality. I know the arcade is a dying business, but every time I go to the arcade, I see a lot of glorified mobile games. Yeah, that's just how arcades are nowadays, unfortunately. Good arcade games are really hard to find. This game, while not an arcade game, is the type of game I want to go to the arcade for. Actually, funny enough, the first game, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, that game actually had an arcade version. But this game, Team Sonic Racing, and unfortunately CrossWorlds don't have arcade versions. And I say unfortunately CrossWorlds because you can tell that game is trying to be an arcade game, but for home consoles. Uh-oh. Oh, bro, really? Alright, hang on. I'm gonna do this until I win. For some reason, this track on expert mode is like hell. Like, this is actually really difficult. Mostly because of the AI. The track itself is not bad at all, but the AI here is insane. Dude, look at the jumps. Dude, I am styling on him right now. I really hit him with the good, nice jamming. What happened? Oh, I got hit by ice. Okay. Oh, that's huge. I really hit him with the good, nice jamming. 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 Oh, really? Bro, come on, man. Bro, are you serious? Bro, I didn't even get a warning for the... And of course they took the boost.
Super. Triple flip.
You know what's funny? I think when you restart an event, the CPUs actually start going for the super pickups. It's just a little quirk I noticed about this game.
Wrong shot.
Okay, hang on, let me lock in. Bro, why are they all faster than me? Dude, I literally have the highest possible speed stat. Everybody else is still outspeeding me.
He has gone all-star.
Bro, how many people are going all-star?
Drone.
Right. We get the boosties this time. There we go, and then we can go this way. Oh man, I'm looking like a rocket right now. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, this is gonna be close. Did I win? Oh, that was so close. That was close. That was awesome.
First place.
And there's no need for quarters. Sounds like arcade heaven. Oh wait, hang on, I missed your last message. I want to go to the biggest arcade in the US. Pretty sure it's also the only US arcade with the Sega Sonic the Hedgehog cabinet. Oh, that sounds nice. No need for quarters. I'm assuming you like make a reservation and they charge by the hour. But I think that's where we're gonna wrap up the stream for tonight, because I would love to keep going, but it's pretty late here, so we're gonna wrap up the stream here. Honestly, W stream. But yeah, if you haven't already, check it. You know what? No, I'm gonna link the soundtrack to Outrun in the chat. And as soon as I wrap up the stream, I want you guys to oh, there's a video that has all of the music compiled. That's perfect. So I'm gonna link the soundtrack in chat. And if you guys haven't checked out the Outrun soundtrack already, I want you to go there and like listen to it. It's awesome. And if you want to, you can even go to the... Oh, it's probably good that I'm wrapping up now because I feel my nose starting to get clogged up again. But if you want to, go to the comments and say Ultra sent me here. You can even tag me if you want to. But yeah, that's going to do it for the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Cheesy YouTuber outro. And tomorrow, I might do another stream tomorrow. I don't know. I'll let you guys know tomorrow if I'm feeling... oh man, I really need to wrap up. I'll let you guys know tomorrow if I'm up to stream tomorrow, but you know, if not, you know, I'll be dropping some videos tomorrow, mostly some Shadow Generation speedruns, nothing too crazy. You know, posting more Doom Wing runs. And yeah, that's it. I really need to wrap up now because my nose is starting to give me problems again. So yeah. It's your boy Ultra signing off. Peace. Take care, everyone. Alright. And remember, chat, listen to the Outrun soundtrack. Okay, bye.